So this is going to be another television show review. This one's called Sherlock Holmes, 1955. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I watched Sherlock Holmes and the Reluctant Carpenter, the case of the Reluctant Carpenter. Episode aired March 7th, 1955. It's called Cinema Classics. When I click platoon leader, duty cough, Karate Man recommendation, the video was no longer there. The channel was vaporized. No video. So I moved on to the next one. This one gets a 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb, 106 ratings. Very obscure. My mother loved this television show. She used to tell me about it all the time. Ronald Howard, Sherlock Holmes, Ronald Howard, Sherlock Holmes, Ronald Howard. She was really into this show. I like it too. I enjoyed it. I thought it was decent. It's a lot like early Doctor Who. It reminded me of the very first Doctor. What was his name? William Hartnell. Very An Unearthly Child. I remember that when that first came on Channel 9, An Unearthly Child. Very exciting. Anyways. Sherlock Holmes races against time in order to find the location of a bomb that was planted somewhere in London by an extortionist. Mind you, I haven't watched all the episodes, but I do have a couple more on my list. An arsonist burns Covenant Garden to the ground, threatens to do the same to other buildings unless he receives a large payment. Holmes and Watson, with no clues to the man's identity, search through the rubble of the burned out building for clues to the arsonist's identity before he can strike again. All right. So it was 26 minutes. I got my third review in. I think I did pretty good. Not bad. 3 reviews in one day. I did it. Sherlock Holmes was a detective television series syndicated in the autumn of 1954 based on the Sherlock Holmes stories of Arthur Conan Doyle. The 39 half-hour, mostly original stories were produced by Sheldon Reynolds, filmed in France by Guild Films, starring Ronald Howard, son of Leslie Howard as Holmes, H. Marion-Crawford as Watson. Archie Dixon appeared in many episodes as Inspector Lestrade, and in a few as other characters. I saw him as Inspector Lestrade in Case of the Reluctant Carpenter. The series associate producer, Nicole Milliner, was one of the first women to obtain a senior production role in a television series. Wow. Women's liberation. The series was the first American television adoption of Doyle's stories, and the only such version until 2012's Elementary. Reynolds desired to present the Holmes. Sheldon Reynolds had been successful with his 1951 European-made series Foreign Intrigue. Reynolds contacted the Doyle family, began his research in producing a Holmesian television series. Although only 39 episodes were made, a second season of 39 episodes was scheduled to begin production in June 1955. Many of the episodes were directed by Steve Privin, the brother of composer Andre Privin. Reynolds also produced a second Sherlock Holmes TV series entitled Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, 1979 to 1980. Many of the 1954 TV episodes were remade in the second series. I have not seen Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, but anyways, needless to say, there are many different versions of this. I go through my list again, but I just added another one. And I've got to cook my son's chili. So I won't bore you with that. Pick up the last one that I added. It's streaming live pretty soon. Oh, it's called I'll See You in Hell. There are 124 people watching this right now. And it's premiering it's with John Barrymore. It started 32 minutes ago. It's still going. All right. So that's what I added to my list. You got the full list from my previous video. I'm not going to go through it again. But this one's highly recommended. I'll post I'll see if I can find a playlist with all 39 episodes, and I'll post it in the description box. How's that? The description area, I mean. Laters.